What's up? Decided to come live today. Checking out this new camera. I wanted to see what it looks like. So I got a brand new web camera. We're just checking it out. I got it for Father's Day and we're seeing what it's like.
Twisted.
Well, right now it's looking good. So I think it's looking good. We'll see what you guys think. So, you know, lots of stuff have been going on here recently at Prime, like the new changes. It seems like the everyone's going to have to ask to use PC pretty soon, not just the fleets that they were testing it on. So we'll see what that's going to be like, shortly, because some of you guys that haven't been on the ask permission are now on the ask for permission. So, we're about to have some people that are going to be upset about that. It's not that big of a deal. And like they said, is if you're at home time or you're at the terminal or whatever, just get with logs, let them know, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, are you seeing my message? Yes, I am, Simple Plan Trucking. Simple Plan says, hey, are you seeing my messages? I see them on here. Unless you text me or something. Did you text me? I don't see no text. If you're talking about text, then I didn't see it. Lights on back here. Wow, this camera is a lot lighter. Like it makes me pale looking. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but can't see the feed. Ooh, I don't know why. Weird. You can send a message in there. I'm about to pop it up and see what it looks like. What's been going on? Simple Plan Trucking. How have you been? Let's see. Yeah, this was a last minute live, so I'm just jumping in here, trying out this new camera, which seems to be working great. I'm noticing that whenever I move fast, seems to be a little bit of a delay in it. So there is a little bit of a delay in it, I can see. No, I can even see you over there, Simple Plan Trucking. There's no delay in your feed that I'm seeing. So I don't know. It's probably just on your side. Maybe you're in a bad area where you're not having the best signal or something like that. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure what the problem is. But man, I ran a load today. It was a pretty good load. My students, one of them did 200 and like 50 miles, and then the other one did it 250. So, we were out there running the loads. I think it's some good experience doing the tire runs and stuff like that. I think that it's a real good experience for it helps the students out. It helps the students out, get some experience driving, seeing a drop and hook, hooking up trailers, unhooking trailers, all that good stuff. And I think that is a great experience. Just like whenever we used to take the sold trailers up. Now those were even better because they were empty up there, bobtail back. You know, hanging at the terminal to give a had it to have an APU alternator replaced. Uh-oh, that's not good. I didn't know you were in town. Like I didn't see a message that you were in town. We could have went out to eat or something. Hey, if you're still in town tomorrow, maybe I'll talk to the wife and see if she wants to do like a double date or something. A double date. Greenwich says Monday Night Live. What a messed up week. Yeah, I got the new camera and I was like, I'm checking it out. I wanted to get my GoPro back on my truck. So this is what I've been using is my GoPro. and I would like to get it back on the truck. So I'm like, you know what? Get the GoPro back on the truck. I'll be more motivated to do stuff on the truck again, you know, stuff like that. So it's going to be great getting that back on the truck. Definitely get that back on the truck. Greenwich has been in town. We gotta go eat dinner the other night. We ate dinner at Jose Locos, and you know it was a good dinner. We got to hang out. You know, Greenwich had a good time over there. We looked away. Like his plate came, Greenwich's plate came, big plate of food. We looked away, looked back at him, and his plate was gone. We're all like, God dang, was that good? He was like, man, I was hungry. And then if y'all don't know River Rich, which y'all should all know River Rich, he's the most famous YouTuber I've ever met. He came over and cooked this brisket. And that was a real good brisket. For a guy that's not from Texas, he threw down. He had his first experience with the mesquite wood, so he wasn't used to that. At one point, he kind of let the coals burn down too much. With the mesquite, my experience has always been you have to have it real hot in there, hot coals, and throw that stuff in there, and you know it'll light up. But he let it get a little bit cool, and it didn't work as good. It says live feed has moved. Where has the live feed moved to? I don't know where the live feed has moved to. Hector Rod says, "Hey brother, how's the market treating you?" I think that the market has picked up. I have not seen as many people complaining about like shippers like having to wait or these extreme deadheads and stuff like that. I actually talked to a team truck just earlier today. I talked to a team truck and they said that the freight was better these last couple of weeks, but I didn't even know because I talked to a couple team trucks and they told me that the freight hasn't been bad, but he actually told me, and like he's one of my trusted guys out there. He's a great TNT trainer. He told me that he said, "Man, you know, a couple weeks it was a little bit of setting here and there." He's all like, "It was kind of bad out there." So I'm hoping that the market's picking up even more. You know, I can see the feeds. Greenwich can see the feeds. Simple Plan Trucking got it fixed. We're out early in the morning. Definitely got to get together next time I'm in. Yeah, for sure. Definitely hit me up. The camera's looking good. Awesome. Awesome. Like I was kind of like it's an actual web camera. Like it's a nice one. And like the GoPro has like different modes you can put it in, and I still have not figured out the software on it yet. So I am using the basic of the basics, what they had preset on it, and that's what I'm going with right now. I just wanted to make sure it would work because Thursday night lives, that's the big lives, and we really didn't want to jump on a Thursday night live and it not work. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing a lot of research on the AI cameras. I've contacted different places that do AI trucking cameras and did some little bit of research here and there. I talked to some people trying to lead me into the right direction. That way I could check out different stuff on AI cameras and stuff like that. Just trying to get out any information I can. See who we got in here. What's going on, Mr.
Yeah, don't
Greenwich?
look. Man, I got to go put my teeth in. Son of a bitch.
Oh, my bad. He's over there. He's over there chilling. Look at him having a good
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Surprise. Yeah.
Surprise. Is that a campus in room? They're that nice?
No, that's the Oasis.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Yeah. I don't do campus. I'll
Shoot, I
hang
don't
out over
blame you
here for
there.
a while.
So what
And if
you
you
up to?
don't
You
like
get
me
in?
smoking, don't watch.
Don't watch. So what you up to over there? What you in town for?
Probably till Thursday.
Till Thursday.
And I got to turn that volume down. Shit.
Oh, I couldn't hear it. It wasn't on my side. I don't think I could hear it feeding back in. So,
Yeah, I got a big feedback over here. So,
oh, did you?
yeah.
But you're in town putting
Yeah.
somebody in a new truck.
Uh, well,
Oh, you froze.
holy shit, I got a big feedback. I don't know what the hell to do.
Leave and come back, maybe. I don't know. Slowpoke says, "What I missed? You haven't missed nothing." Han says, "Wow, 250 miles, bro. Like they're new, man. You gotta build up the stamina." Oh, you're back.
Okay. All
Look
right, I
at
had to
you.
close out the other one, I think. I don't know. I just
Who
start
knows?
pushing buttons till I find something that works.
Was that a brand new Prime shirt?
Yeah, nice and bright, ain't it? I've
Well, they
only had
did
it
give you
for
that.
about no. Well, yes and no. They gave me points for it, and I used the points to buy the shirt. So
Simple Plan Trucking says we looked up and we lucked out and got a great load to Atlanta. Nothing great said into Atlanta. Hey man, if it pays, go with it, right?
yeah, got to go where the money is.
So, did you get your truck out the shop today?
My truck, no. Part doesn't come in until tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. What the
What
hell?
was we lost him? He said, "What the heck?" He must have got a phone call or something. Hector or Heckrod says, "I seen it picking up as well. About to get back on the road. Just took some home time, and it varies. I had a few good ones,
Okay.
like the old days. Most of the weeks have been questionable, but better than a few. Yeah, Greenwood. You feel like the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks have been picking up a little bit?
Yes. Yes. I've been having pre-plans before I even get stuff delivered. Pretty much as soon as I get to my shipper, shoot, they've been sending me pre-plans for the next load. So,
Nice.
but no, on my main truck, it part doesn't come in until tomorrow. So hoping to have it done by tomorrow night so I can get out of the hotel, get back to the truck, and go to bed.
What was wrong with it?
Something to do with the ECM. The ECM corroded up. They had to replace that and the wiring harness. So I kept getting shut down for high water temps, but the temperature was fine on the gauge. So
That sounds like some money.
I'm hoping warranty.
Yeah, I am too.
Mhm.
Warranty.
This week's already cost me enough by sitting here all week.
Yeah. Well, you're not just sitting there all week. You're inspecting that new truck, the one that just came in. You're
Yeah.
getting it all ready. You're buying everything for that new driver.
Yep. Yeah. Got her refrigerator. Going to put mattress in as soon as I get the lease signed, so I can charge that to the truck. So I'll have her set up by the time she's ready.
And Hector says going back to Springville. I mean, heck. Well, he says I can call him Hector. Sorry. He said Hector's going back to Springville, getting another truck within 2 weeks, hopefully. Heck yeah. That's good. So let's talk about this Success Leasing. How was your experience buying a truck through them?
Oh, good to put it up there, huh? Terrible.
Might as well.
Terrible. Success sucks with their customer service. They really do. Anybody that gets it, you will get no communication unless you initiate it. But if you wait for them to give you a call, you're never going to get it.
So
I found out more info from Stripes and stuff, who does our graphics. I got more information from them up front than I did from Success.
Why do you think that is? Do you think that they were just busy, or do you think that they didn't have, like, they were?
Well,
Why do you
I
think
really don't know, because you can't get an straight answer from them. So, in my opinion, it's people just not doing their damn job.
Yeah.
You know.
There's now people always have had trouble with Success leasings. Like I remember, they would be like, "Hey, here's your truck," and I would have to go search the lot for it. You know, I think that's one of the parts of the company that could be picked up a little bit is
Yes.
the trucks are not where they say they are. I've got a truck that was filthy. I got trucks that needed work in the shop still, you know, a lot of stuff. And I'm not saying that every single thing could have been fixed on them. How about your next truck? Are you going to order that through Success Leasing, or?
As of right now, I doubt it. I'll go to Freightliner and make a deal with them, because, like I said, the service was so poor that I really don't want to deal with them again right now.
Yeah.
I may change my mind later, but as of right now, no.
Okay, I don't blame you. Like, you know, you're spending a lot of money buying a truck, whatever they cost, like 150 grand or whatever they cost.
191,000.
191,000.
When after the lease is all complete in the 3 years, I will have paid 191,000 and a little change for it.
So, you know, for you spending that much money and you not being happy with the customer service.
I let them know I was not happy about it.
Now, did they answer the phones when you called, or were you
No.
leaving voicemails, or?
Oh, I left a voicemail I wasn't supposed to. Complaint. Well, you don't want that language on here, but I left a nasty voicemails complaining about their lack of ability to pick up the phone when I call.
Yeah.
So,
how long did it take them on average to call you back after you left them?
oh, they called right back.
Every time?
Yeah, less than a minute, and I got a call back.
Oh, okay.
So it means they were sitting right there, but they just didn't want to answer my phone call.
So the Stars and stuff, they're the ones that called you and told you that
Stripes and stuff called me and told me the truck left the plant down in Mexico and gave me a rough time frame. And so, well, that's why I showed up the weekend that I did.
Yeah.
And truck was almost ready. It needed another day in the shop before I got a hold. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that maybe they were waiting until the truck was completely out of the shop, 100% ready, and then they were going to call you and say, hey, work your way this way?
Probably, but that gives the driver no time to make plans to get there and have things ready, you know, to go when the lease has been signed. So they expect you to drop everything on a moment's notice to come up and get the truck inspected, get your old truck cleaned out, get everything into the new truck, and be ready to go. When,
not to mention if you were switching trucks and you wanted to go home to drop some stuff off of your truck before you came to Springfield.
Yes.
Or wherever.
No.
Yeah. So on their part, soon as they get word that it's leaving the factory and they got a kind of a rough estimate whenever the truck's going to be there, well, it would be better if they would contact the driver and say, hey, look, the truck's going to be here roughly about this time. We will notify you when it does arrive and whenever it's done with the shop.
Yeah. Well, when it leaves the plant, the manufacturing plant, that gives you roughly 3 weeks to make arrangements to be up there, have your truck cleaned out, and be ready to go right into the next truck, and lose a lot less time. You can just plan it a lot better. Anybody that trip plans any worth of shit, should be able to plan within 3 weeks. Oh, look at this.
What's up, Sam Avocado?
AMX, what the hell is that? Oh, now you're sideways. Okay. Hey, Sam, how you doing, buddy?
He
We
doesn't
can
have
hear
no
you.
audio.
Come on, Sam, just do like I do. Just touch buttons till something works.
Yeah, I know. I just realized I was on mute, and I was sitting here talking, and then, But anyways, I'm over here sitting at the terminal, enjoying the sunset with the cows and all the good stuff. Yeah, trying to figure out which one is going to be dinner tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get
One
some
back
steaks.
half or a front half?
I think I'm a back half type of guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Have
I'll
River Rich come
cook.
cook that thing for you, man.
Yeah.
I know. I got a little mad when I saw River Rich cutting up that meat. I was like, oh.
Oh,
Hey.
that brisket. I looked at the pictures today and I was all like, oh, I need another one of those. They were that brisket was so
He's
good.
going to have to get a bigger one next time, man.
I know. And then I saw Thomas there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Han says, damn, Greenwich looks younger than Twisted D.
Hell, 39 years old, buddy. Right here.
That camera adds age to me, okay? It's my new camera is added age.
Just shoot it off of iOS, man.
Yeah.
Wait, you cut your hair? No.
Who?
You, Grandpa.
Oh, no, it's just all sweated back.
Oh, okay. About to say them.
No, it is shorter than last time you seen him.
Yeah, than the last time, yeah. I had one haircut about 3 months ago, so.
He was a hippie last time. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's going on in your world at AMX?
At AMX, believe it or not, man, I've had a couple of good things celebrating several of my students. They made it onto their, top drivers of each of their respectable divisions. One did it in 2 months, the other did it in 4, so I'm happy for them. I got a couple of people that actually came in talking to me on YouTube. We, started chit-chatting, and next thing I know, I met them over here at the academy today. And it was definitely a delight.
Well, you're the AMX guy for sure.
Yeah.
I got to stop touching buttons. All right.
It's so hard. Like, I have a lot of them over here, but I know people don't want to hear like all these sounds and stuff all the time.
Well, if you don't play with it, you're never going to know what it's going to do. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm not a pro like Sam on this, so I'm still learning.
Actually, I got to give a lot of credit to Armstrong. Gotcha.
Oh, taught y'all this stuff, did he?
No, he taught me a lot of new stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you and Armstrong been working that stuff on that Discord like crazy.
I got to get with him. There's a lot of things that I want to put on there. I was supposed to get with him last week. Armstrong, I'm sorry. I've been busy. A lot of things fell on my plate, but I'm going to get with you, and we're going to make it a lot better.
Dude, I think it's great in there, but if we can make it better, let's do it. Like, I'm enjoying the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're thinking about putting a senior center in there.
Oh, so I'm going to be the only one invited? Okay. Go in there by myself and just
Me too,
play with
because
things,
everyone thinks I'm older than Everyone,
Touching
dude,
this
even
and
my
that.
students are all like, what are you, like 50, 60? I'm all like,
39. I told you.
Yeah, I got that today too. They're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, take a wild guess." I would say you're 49. I would say I'm insulted.
let's see. Jamal says, literally just finished TNT. Will I still be held to 1 year contract if I signed? If I don't want to participate with the cameras? Yes, you
Dude,
will.
they're not. Yeah, but they're not putting cameras in tomorrow.
No,
No.
If
it's
they
going to be a
if
while.
they put them in, they will be in the next trucks coming off the manufacturing line.
Yeah,
But
I don't
they're
think that they're doing it this year because
no,
they
I
probably
don't see it.
ordered all their trucks this year. It's probably going to be next year.
If it happens, which I sort of think it will, but
Yeah, it's gonna take it's gonna take a while. First, on a logistical standpoint, they can't just be routing people in. They have to slowly rotate all these drivers in. You got a couple.
I don't see them putting them in the trucks that are already here. I
No,
can see it being done on new trucks,
I see.
but I don't see it having them put them into the trucks that are already on the fleet.
Okay,
yeah,
I
I
see
don't,
what
I
you're
don't
But
think so either because they're going to be, it's about money. If you can get a deal on ordering them through maybe through the Freightliner or whoever, then
yes,
or they're not going to. I don't know. They
Well, the
could
only
catch drivers when they came in, but then everybody be trying to avoid the terminals.
man, you kidding? You got to route 9,000 trucks through the terminal. No, I don't see that going.
no,
Like I
well,
said, I can see putting it in the new trucks, but not the ones that are here already.
I could
Slowpoke
agree.
says they'll have free coffee in the senior citizen. The
Oh,
senior.
excellent! I could use a cup of coffee.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And we have a specific menu for you. It's gonna be heart
Dude,
healthy.
oh, come on, dude. Shit.
51 Logistics says I'm considered a senior.
You got company.
Okay, good. I won't be lonely in there. All right.
And you got Hans too. Look.
But yeah, I don't want to really get into the cameras too much
Yeah.
today. Like I see people putting out videos already on them and talking about them and stuff, and realistically, I don't know enough about it. I'm still doing my research on it, and if you want to know my stance on it, pretty much is why is everyone getting bent out of shape whenever you're not the ones doing it, so it doesn't affect you really.
Yes.
It's one of those touchy topics. Everybody has a personal opinion on it. And you also got to understand there's a lot of negativity towards those type of cameras. Especially you look at Walmart, they do it. And I think there's another company as well that's just as big as Walmart that has those front facing cameras. And when you
Yeah.
see that these cameras, when they do take it to a port, say for instance, God forbid, truck driver gets in a car, an accident, and they get that front facing, a lawyer can easily say, "Oh, his eyes were over here when they should have been right there," but they don't understand that he's looking out that side mirror, watching to see if he has an out. They're like, "Well, he
Yeah.
wasn't up front; he's at fault." It could be that
Yeah.
simple,
It's
and that's at least that's the way I kind of see where they're coming from. Like I get it, and I can see from a company standpoint. Yeah, it lowers your insurance. Okay, but how much? Are you going to risk lower insurance? I mean, are you going to sit here with low insurance but risk the morale of your drivers? You got to weigh it
hey,
out.
this is the same thing we've gone through when ELDs came out. You had 50% of the damn truck drivers out there saying, "Oh, I'm going to quit if I have to go ELD," and nobody quit. I mean, it's progress, guys. It's going to happen.
I
All
agree.
right. Check this video
What the hell
out.
did you do? Oh,
Check this video out.
Oh,
all right. Play the video. Okay.
I hope y'all can hear this.
No, I can't hear anything. I can see it, but
Oh man.
yeah.
Hey, in
No
the chat,
audio.
can y'all at least hear it?
You know, I have this system in my truck already. That Samsara. Good Lord, I love that thing. You know, they have an app. Well, there it goes.
Hold on a minute. This is the best part right here. Watch this fleet manager right here.
Oh, so he's going to call him on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, so what that dispatcher says is he's all like, hey, I see that you're a little bit sleepy, so why don't you go ahead and pull over and get some rest?
The dude's in a day cab.
Yeah, the dude is in a day cab.
No, but I have Samsara, and it's not front-facing camera. Let's see. It's not a front-facing camera at all. But the best part about that is that you download the app on the phone, and I can actually talk to anybody who I want to in an IM feature, instant messaging. Also, when I'm training, I can have the full telemetry of the truck and the dash on my phone as I sit in that passenger seat, and I could tell how hard by the pressure being applied on the brakes from my student. I could tell how much gas he's using. Fuel. If he's pushing too hard on that pedal, I can see how much RPMs he's revving that engine to see if he's over revving, and then I can individually set a date or like for 1 day, 7 days, 30 days, and I can review his progress, and they will give him a grade on how well he did on certain categories.
Well, that's a good training tool. Okay.
Yeah. I'll post it in Discord tonight, all the different features. I love that I can talk directly to my dispatch stuff.
Well, think about this, guys. Like, I'm real big on having a dash camera in my truck, just in case something crazy happens. And I'm all like, it's for legal reasons. Like, if I'm getting sued, if there's a wreck and it's not my fault, it's gonna cover me. And I've had that happen. I had a wreck that the police were all like, that's not where that car came from. And I was like, yeah, it did. You know, there's a video on my channel, search it up. But I put the video on there. You know, I showed them and they're all like, wow, that was intense. But, you know, that's what this camera is going to be there for. It's going to be showing that, hey, the driver was paying attention. The driver was focused. The driver, you know, it's covering you too in that situation. I got Jeffrey wants, it's a AMX question. Jeffrey Huff says, does AMX provide batteries for ankle monitors?
Actually, believe it or not, we got 6 on the Charger.
You get 6 on the Charger?
Yeah.
What's going on, 51 Logistics?
Oh, damn.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
It's a house in here, just like Discord.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. So how many can we fit?
Hey, take a drink out of that Slurpee, that icy, I mean. What flavor is it?
That's cherry, baby.
That looks like cherry. Yeah.
She's my cherry pie. No, nobody.
Hey,
Karaoke night?
that's my old company, guys. That's where I used to work. So let's still represent them.
51 Logistics says, Sam, is June 22nd still happening?
I'm waiting for Bradley to get in contact with me. As far
Okay,
as
I'll
I
give
know,
it-
yes.
So that
Okay,
sounds
cool.
like a no.
since
I'm hoping
it's
it
2
is.
days away.
I'm
I
like,
know. If I have to change the date, I have to change the date, but I'm still waiting on Bradley to see what he says.
I'll give him a call tomorrow.
All right, 10-4. We'll see. 'Cause I'm
So
like,
I was watching on the TV. I was about to go to bed, but I was watching you guys, and I know a little bit about these. Not these. Well, I know about cameras and inward-facing cameras from when I worked here at ICY. We started that about 10 years ago with our fleet there, and the first year of us having them, and we had 1,700 vehicles that we put them in, and it only takes about 30 minutes to put these cameras in. They're real quick. The company saved $7 million in insurance premiums the first
That's
year.
true. That's true too.
$7 million. That's just in the premiums. Now, insurance claims, they saved twice that much in insurance claims.
How many
Because
drivers did they get rid of in that period?
actually, there was probably a few that left.
No,
Everybody.
I don't mean the drivers that left. I mean how many drivers did the company get rid of after an accident because of that?
They actually didn't. The first year, the cameras were used more as a coaching method to say, hey, this is how you can improve your driving habits. This is how you can improve this. Nobody was gotten rid of without multiple occurrences. Sitting on the cell phone, talking, going down the road, being distracted, stuff like that.
How often did they review what the driver was doing? Was it only after some kind of incident?
The first set of cameras we downloaded weekly. They lasted about 2-3 years, and then us as managers would have to go through and look at them. Then they went to a new camera system, which was a lot easier for us because we didn't have to travel around, download the cameras manually. It went off-site to the company that we got the cameras through. They reviewed the footage, and they would send us a report, daily, weekly, monthly, stuff like that. And it would only be like, 4 categories. You had very low category, important, extreme. You would get the extremes automatically. You get an email, you get a text message saying, hey, you need to look at this video. It's an accident. Somebody would tell you it's an accident. Your guy just hit a pole or something like that. Most of them were, hard brakes, or, the cameras have G force recognition in them, so they would be able to tell if, you swerved hard, you broke hard, you took off too fast, just your lateral movement of the truck and stuff like that. So now
what was the things that it focused on? What I'm hearing is cell phone usage, drowsiness, and seat belts.
Well,
yeah.
To be honest with you, it depends on the company, because I got some access to that. It depends on what the company sets it to. So they'll contact whatever, like Samsara, for example. They'll let them know, here, this is what we're looking for, and we want to separate these into the categories as severities. Severity level 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 being a really high offense. And then what they'll do, the company say, hey, this is the triggers that we're looking for. Lane departures, sudden stops, a hard brake at this level, or even a shock. Like your truck goes into a shock. Say if your auto stop feature kicks in because you got too close, that'll trigger as a shock. Or even if following distance, they'll set it.
Following distance, yeah.
Yeah, they'll set it to whatever they want to.
Well, yeah. Now would that get rid of the OnGuard system that we got?
No. It works in conjunction.
Okay.
Because basically, these cameras, the Samsaras, there's another one that ICEE just adopted, which is just like this. It's probably the same thing. It's basically tied into your OBD, so it's gonna read your throttle, it's gonna read your brake, it's gonna read other sensors. It'll be able to tell you if you have your seatbelt buckled.
Yes.
Cruise control. Pretty much everything they can see now on OmniTrax, just more in detail.
Please stay to command.
No.
Is it on when the truck is off? That's
Yes.
the biggest complaint I'm hearing.
Yes, it is. It is off. No, it is on when the truck is off because. Shut up.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
We got the super chat from Hans. It's about time you bring a super cool trucker like Green Witch on. $5 super chat.
I can guarantee you nobody will be stunned today. No
Come on, that's
cases
what I came
involved
for.
today.
No
Hey,
shocks.
and I just want to say, I didn't think that was Green Witch when I was like, who's this guy? Twist his gut on. Then I heard his voice and went, oh shit, that's Green Witch. Because I've never met him. So,
No,
hey,
my
Green Witch,
favorite.
nice to meet you, brother.
Imagine if Green Witch had that front-facing camera going when Gene was playing with the tape.
So,
Hey, Grandpa, I would have
It's
paid
a
you
good thing we were
$10
sitting still that day, that's for sure.
because that thing only catches the driver's seat anyways, and that's where he was setting, wasn't it?
That's where Gene was, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that
love
would have
Well,
got it.
It also depends where they put it because the cameras that we had in the IC vehicles, you could see the entire front cabin. So you could see passenger side and everything because, another thing is just like, I don't know, they mentioned it in Friday's meeting, having an unauthorized passenger. We weren't allowed to have passengers unless you were an IC employee. So, and we had some people that would try to skirt the system and they'd be taking their kids to school in a F650, route truck, and we'd catch them doing that. Or they would have their girlfriend in there and, they would have the visor down trying to hide it and she's ducked down in the floor or laying down in the seat.
Hey,
Those are the really good conversations you got to have with your employees when you pull this video up and go, can you please tell me what the hell you were thinking?
honestly, it's cool points. You got your little kid, he's in elementary school, and you pull up in an icy truck? Oh, man.
Hey, you off the chain, man.
That's the best dad ever. Come on.
Yeah, start
Daddy, you-
passing them out.
Yeah. Imagine if it was a Mr. Softy truck. What?
So when the truck's powered off or the vehicle's powered off, are they still running or are they powered off?
They are still running for safety reasons. In our trucks, for some reason, we got broke into all the time. So those cameras would stay running. And, I've caught people breaking into the truck, stealing the trucks, stealing our vans, driving down the road, doing 100 miles an hour in an icy van, and I'm able to pull this off the company that sends it to us and give it to the cops. And we were able to catch a couple of them.
Hey,
So, and it's also if somebody backs into you in the middle of the night, it's automatically transmitted. Boom, it's off.
so let me ask you this: you got an icy truck, and it got broken into. So what if I was your dispatch and I gave you a call in the middle of the night and said, "Hey, is your refrigerator running?" And it actually was somebody stealing your truck. Does that still qualify? No. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I got what you're saying.
I know it's a bad joke. I'm gonna hear about it in the comments. Like, oh,
Yeah. Just wait till you get on Discord.
yeah, nah. Discord. I know that all of you are gonna chew me a new one.
Yeah, outward cameras are good if somebody hits you. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, they're testing them out. Like, Prime says that they're open. What's it called? Open door policy. So they're all like, "Hey, we're testing these out." They're giving you the heads up. Hey, we're testing them out. I don't think it's 100% certain that it's 100% like they're doing it, but odds are they're probably going to do it. And I'm tired of. I wish they would do it for all trucks, honestly, because there's so many trucks out there other trucks that are on their phone, and they're not just on their phone like it's in a holder and they're over there looking at it. It is like phone in the hand, up here, and driving like this.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree.
Like it is so like I don't know why are they so brave? Or are they not getting tickets for these things anymore? Like where any police officer that drives by can see that. Are they just that brave that they're like, you know what? I'm above the law. I'm not getting a ticket.
I say brave.
Yeah,
They
it,
don't care.
27 minutes of remaining drive
that
time.
probably cops aren't going to stop you just for something that, well, minor, for better use of a word. Unless you're doing something real dangerous and the cop sees you put the phone up there, then they will. But police are getting lazy just like everybody else anymore. So, they just want to put in their time. Don't enforce the laws that we got out there. So,
Yeah, I know. I've talked to our safety guy over at Wilson, and he's making a case for inward facing cameras on all the trucks right now. Honestly, I've lived with them at my old company for over 10 years. As long as they do it the right way and they use them as a coaching method to say, to make everybody a better driver, a safer driver, to protect people and property. I've already volunteered to be a test subject for Wilson. So if it does get approved, I've already told them that I'll be one of the first ones to have the camera in my truck. I don't care.
I am not volunteering for nothing. Nothing. When you do it to everybody else, get my truck. Until then, I ain't volunteering for jack.
So,
They'd
I-
be
That's
like,
just
do
me,
you even come to work? We don't even see you in a vehicle in one of these trucks ever. No,
Yeah,
I ain't volunteering for nothing.
you're good. You see, D, you're the only one in here who has a stunt double.
I got a couple of them.
yeah, he's got a couple he's been mistaken for. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, people mistake me for everybody. It's not even funny how many people I get mistaken for.
see, the rest of us, we don't have that privilege. You could say you at work, you're not really at work. You got about 2 or 3 people that look like you on camera. They're like, yeah,
Sam, I got a guy that looks exactly like you, walks like you, talks like you, sounds like you, everything. Like I got your.
Come on, Sam. Everybody looks like you. Come on, you know that.
no, there was really one. It was one of the students that D had, and he had texted me one day and sent me the picture. He's like, "Are you related to this guy?" Nope. But he damn sure did look like me. I'm like, wow. I'm like, ask him where he's from, just in case if he's from the same city as me, maybe there's a possibility. Because I know my dad was a Rolling Stone, just to put it politely.
King Chef Trucking says, I saw at least 3 truck drivers on the phones today alone. Yeah, and
Oh, I believe it.
technology is out there, guys. Like, you're not going to, like, it's getting bad. It's getting worse and worse. So, you know what? People want to use the technology while they're driving around the roads. Well, just put the technology in the window to see if they're using this technology, and we'll be good. Now, you said as long as they're only using it for a coaching aspect, but how many times can you coach somebody before you're all like, you know what? You're done being coached? Goodbye.
Agree.
What is it
What's
now?
the stage?
What is it now if you get pulled in for a service failure, or if you're caught speeding, or you get a ticket? What is it at Prime now? You probably get 3 chances, right? You probably get you get a
put on the
warning.
top 200 list, and you get brought in for an eval to see if you're safe enough to be kept. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you out there that don't understand, top 200 is not a list you want to get on. That's the
No.
top 200 worst drivers in the fleet. I just wanted to specify that. They're like, oh, top 200? That's not bad.
Not actually top 200, it's the
Yeah.
bottom
Yeah.
200.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a story about these top 200 guys. The one day, my students, we were out front of the building, and this guy walks up, and he's all like, "Hey, I'm here for the top 200 list. Where do I check in?" I said, "Well, after they're done doing all the tests today, you go in that office right there. It's going to be a while." So my two students, they're all like, "Oh, you're in the top 200." And this guy's all like, "Yeah, man, you get on those mountains. It's scary." You know, he's trying to flex on them, like, "Yeah, I'm a good driver. You know, I ran up and down the mountains, icy roads, you know, scaring them, talking up big game." My students were over there eating it up. They're all like, "Oh, that's a good thing." And then we get in the truck and they're all like, "Man, that guy really knows what he's talking about. That seems like a good driver right there. And he's in the top 200." I said, whenever you have a big number list, it's always bad. It's always bad. I
Sounds
said,
like my last student.
"Look, you take we got the message the other day that said the top people with the highest fuel price or
Consumption.
Highest fuel
miles per
cost.
gallon." We had the list of that. Guess what? The list was only 10 people. It wasn't 200. That means it's a good list. If it's a 200 list, it's probably something bad. And I had to tell them that guy's in the top 200 list. They're all like, "Really?" Of the worst drivers at Prime. They're all like, "Really?" Yeah.
The way it usually worked at ICE, you usually got like 5 chances. You know, you would say you got caught on your cell phone. I'd call you in. I would talk to you about it, saying, "Hey, you can't use your cell phone." So that would be a verbal warning. If I catch you again, I'd call you back in. I'd give you a verbal written warning. Next time I'd catch you, you would get a warning with suspension. And if I caught you again, it would be a final written warning with termination.
I don't
So
like that. If I
4
catch
times.
you again, it should be like, "Hey, if you continue doing this, then is when you say if I catch you again, that makes it sound like it's okay. Just be sneaky about it. Don't get caught again." You know,
Well,
I never like that. When I
that's
catch
just
you
it. You
again.
know, the thing I liked about the cameras that we had at ICE was, you know, we weren't the ones doing the reviewing. Somebody completely offsite, out of the company, reviewed these videos, and they reviewed every video that came in, and they would decide, uh, like Sam was saying, you know, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 severity. 4 is the worst severity: cell phones, accident, something like that. The 1, 2 would be like, you know, a little hard break or lateral movement or something like that. Combing your hair, bullshit like that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Be,
I get caught
be,
for that all the time. Yeah.
yeah, too many times for what it looks like. Anyways, but we would get these weekly. We'd look at them, and you know, then within a week it'd go, "No, I'm not going to talk to him about this because it wasn't really something that needed to be talked about." But I mean, if he's talking on the phone, going down the road, driving 60 miles an hour, got one hand off the wheel, and most of the time, our people are passionate when they talk, and they talk with their hands. And if they're talking on the cell phone, even if it's a Bluetooth earpiece, and they're sitting there with their hands off the wheel, and they're just talking, and waving their hands around, that's wrong. You know, that's dangerous. You know, I watched Friday's safety meeting today for Prime, and I watched that 8 seconds. And dude, I mean, what else can you say by watching that video? 8 seconds, man. That's all it takes. You know?
What's going on,
You-
River Rich? Yo, yo,
Hey,
yo.
Rick.
So
Dude, that brisket was good.
Yes, it was. Now get to work. Pay for it.
King Chef Trucking says they don't call it the top 200 anymore. What do they call it then? I didn't know they changed the name of it. But look, the top 200 was really created, and they still use it like this. It's kind of the top 200 trucks that they were looking at to see how we could make ourselves better. They were compiling data, trying to figure out like what these drivers were doing that was leading them to getting these critical events and stuff like that. So that is kind of what it was about. And I think that they did that, but they also had to do a little eval to see what was going on to make sure that they were still safe.
I mean, if you're gonna be the best at something, hey.
Yeah. Han says Green is really dedicated. He's sitting at home and still represents Prime Inc. He's not sitting at home.
No, I'm not at home. I'm at a hotel down from the terminal.
Oasis.
Yeah.
He's doing.
Oh yeah.
He's doing his own shirt thing. River Ridge does the high vis yellow ones, so he started doing the blue ones.
Like I can tell because I know what that color brick from 3.
Yeah, sort of that color back there, huh?
It's a dead giveaway.
No offense, but cops ride with their phones. 4-wheelers
Yes, they do.
every day.
Yeah.
And they're
I
I
see
need to
a lot
really
of
crack
cops do
down
that.
on the phone
Yeah.
thing, like for reals. Like people, my beliefs is, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but my beliefs is, if you're over there not paying attention to the road and driving with your phone up, you need to be pulled over and given a ticket, and make it hold as much
Yeah.
weight as a DWI, like straight up.
I mean, with the police, of course, they're going to say, well, they're highly trained professionals to do that.
Yeah.
They should get them out and have them. All right, since you're driving the car while on the phone, text your mom that you got pulled over by the cops while you walk down this line. And if you don't walk in foot to heel to toe, you're getting a ticket.
Well, that's why the
Now you
cops say they don't have to wear seatbelts because they're highly trained. Even during the high speed chases, they say that they don't have to wear a seatbelt because they're highly trained.
I am sorry.
They're quick
Yeah.
at judo chopping it on.
The police are required to follow every law that we are to follow.
In my opinion, they should be held to a higher standard because they are trained in those laws.
Yep.
If they want to enforce them, they better follow them.
I watched a video the other day.
Can I get a hey man?
Amen. I watched a video the other day of an Arizona state trooper pulling over a Phoenix PD.
Let's get them out. Get them out.
He was doing 90 and a 30 on his way to work. The state trooper pulled him over. And the Phoenix cop said, "Why are you pulling me over?" And he said, "You were doing 90 and 30. And he says, "I'm on my way to work." And he goes, "I don't care. You're breaking the law."
Yeah, I saw that
Phoenix
video.
The Phoenix cop took off, said, "I'm not staying here."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, the Phoenix cop lost his job, lost his certificate. He will never be a cop again. Yes.
I was wondering what they did to him.
Yeah, 100%. The police officers have to follow the same rules and regulations that any other civilian has to. And they never do.
No.
But
well, who's going to give them a ticket? Their fucking buddy? Oh, sorry, Daniel. But
we're gonna be writing their tickets. Give me a ticket book.
Yeah.
You're not making no money on this live, Daniel.
I'll be pulling cops over.
Hey, I'm pretty good. That was one time in an hour, man.
It's not even about the monetized thing. It's not even.
Everybody needs to get Daniel some money on chat, man. Come on, super chats.
Yeah. I'll give you $20 later, buddy.
Put it in the swear word jar.
Yeah, swear jar.
Swear word jar and the super chat swear word jar.
Between us three here, we are the worst at the language. I know
Rich.
Yeah. it's so hard for us to keep it this
Yeah. Like I said, I did good, man.
did
It was
good.
it was close to an hour before I did that.
Hey, hit him with that applause. D, hit him with the applause. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind the cameras. I really don't. I think that they'll be good.
Agreed. Now, I
People
wanted,
are
to,
gonna. Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
I wanted to ask you guys how you feel about that whole Philadelphia situation with 95. 'Cause I know some of you do go up there.
What about
Look at Perry.
Philadelphia?
Hey, they've already got the entire road tore down,
Oh,
and they're already putting new girders up. They'll have that road reopened probably in less than 2 months.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably less than that, because I was in Atlanta 2 years ago when 85 or 75, yeah, 85 lost a section because of a fire like that.
Yeah.
I mean, in less than 6 weeks, they had that road reopened.
I think it was back in
So,
the 90s. Birmingham, Alabama had a real bad one down there with a tanker. And the same
yeah,
thing. They had it open back up in like 2 months.
yeah.
There was
So,
more colorful language at the start of meeting with Rich, Green, Twisted, and myself, and Kiersey. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Christy.
Christy.
Christy. Blah. Talking about the safety meeting when we were all there.
Yeah.
When he flipped you off, and I'm all like, dude, we're in like the middle of the safety meeting, and boom, hand up in the air and everything, and we're sitting like kind of in the middle of it. Like all these tables had to look that way to see it, and I was like, really? It was funny though.
Yeah.
I think it was you that he was flipping off, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. I don't remember what was said, but yeah, I think it was directed in my direction.
Yeah, I
I
think it was too.
I'll be honest. I've done that over here. Every time I come into the yard, I see the director over here, and the first thing I do is roll my window and I blow my air horn and I flip on the bird as I roll by him.
Oh,
Yeah, but that wasn't on Nationwide Live, so you know.
He knows. You know what he does? He yells back at me.
Gives
That's
it back to you.
he flips me too. It's that type of company over here, man. We get along really well. I can't. I'll save that story for later. I can't say that.
no, we're here. Let's hear this. We're here.
Then it was a situation where we would go in and it was training time, and I'm sitting there. I forgot what I was doing, and the owner comes in, and this is back when I was smoking, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "I'm doing all right." He's like, "I like your smile." I'm like, "I appreciate it. That's kind of not what you want to say to another guy, but I get it." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "But you remind me of a sunflower." He's like, "You want me to go get those whitings?" I was like, "Damn."
Wow.
I was like, "That's fine." He's like, no. He's like, "I just gotta say it." I'm like, "Well, at least you were honest with it." And then that day I had got my truck, so what I did was I crept up behind him, and I was hit him, and I stopped within inches of there. So when he turned around, like all he had was the front end just breathing down his neck. And I said, "You know what? This is why you need to stay stay in your office."
Uh-huh. Yeah. Go ahead. Say that. Say that again.
Nobody wants you around. Yeah. I do a lot of crazy things here, and they do it back to me, you know. Like for
Just testing the waters over there, huh?
well, and then for a gift. Tennessee would love this one. So I
Yeah.
got a Volvo, right? And they gave me a gift of being a profitable truck, right? So they gave me a gift, and it had a toy in there, and they said, "There you go. You can use that for the driver's seat." It's like, it was a female toy.
Yeah, we're done with that story.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye. Hey guys, I gotta leave. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get up at 3. So
All right.
All right,
Later,
thank-
Adam.
Thanks for
Peace out,
stopping
guys.
in. It's good
yes,
seeing
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
The red button.
Yeah, I gotta find it now.
You're an expert at using it, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I know where it's at. I just can't get a hit anymore.
Yeah. Quit touching the red button.
Yeah.
Ooh, what does this button do?
Oh, I've done that. Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah.
You did it in the live today too.
I'm surprised you ain't over there at Fire and Ice closing it down again. Too much work going
Now I
on.
had 3 good nights this week, so that'll last me for a little while.
Oh man, I had some brew beer. Oh man,
He's on his week off, man. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
man, it was so good to have that sip come across your lips. Woo!
Oh man, that first one I had after getting here. Oh man, that was the best one I had in a long time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it down fast enough. It was so good.
What was your first one? A rum? You had
Rum and Coke. Yep.
Rum and Coke.
Hey, he's a pirate. Where's the rum?
Yeah. Hey, you gotta enjoy yourself, man. You're
Yes.
off. Be
Yeah.
responsible. You got a hotel room right
Yep.
there, walking distance or wheelchair distance, whatever.
I got my little wheelchair ramp. Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
good.
They'll put you on the luggage cart and push you back to your room. What room did you say?
Yeah.
207. That's not what you said earlier. You said
Yeah.
354.
Uh,
Oh, I don't know what to say on this card.
514. Yeah. Here's my card. You find it for me. Yeah.
See, that's why I don't park in the handicap spots because I be thinking about Grandpa.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Yeah, I need to make sure Grandpa has the front
I'll
spot.
find you and hit you with my cane. Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm not gonna try it. And it's not gonna be that.
All right, well, I think we're gonna get off of here. I'm ready for bed. I gotta be up early in the morning. I got a lot of work to do. Thank y'all for stopping in and helping me check out this new camera. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks good from here.
I think I look pale on it. I think it looks real pale.
Now,
Uh.
this
Need to get out in the sun a little bit more. You know,
Yeah, I look pale
go
anyway.
stand outside for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get one of your tans. You
Look at how
tan.
good it did for Sam. Sam's outside all the time. Look at how good he looks.
yeah, look at this. Look, I'm two-toned.
Yeah.
That's that trucker tan.
I
Well, we're
was-
out of here, guys. Thanks for stopping in.